with each time I'm asked that question, I just have to reflect on it. Well, what do they want from me? Do they want me to tell them, yes, I live in America, that's why my Kurdish sounds a little bit more American, that's why you're probably asking me where I'm from. Or yes, I do wear a headscarf on my head, and I probably don't look your stereotypical American, but I've lived here since I was about 4 months old, so I'm not sure how much more American I can get than that. I stand and I said the pledge in every single year of, elementary, middle, and high school. I attended pep rallies, I went to 4th of July, and I love it. So my father was working with an American organization in Iraq in 1996, and that was the same year where I was born. 2 months later, my father was given the opportunity to come to America, and he being Kurdish and working with American organization, Saddam Hussein had basically said anyone working with the Americans was going to be killed. We were on welfare. They had 2 kids, and they were happy. I look at our old home videos and I don't see any signs of grief. They came here and they worked hard. I've been fortunate enough to share that story with a lot of my friends and colleagues, and every time they're so interested and they tell me, that really sounds like the American dream. And I agree with them. My family, they left a time where war was at its height, and they came here seeking safety, which is what America has promised for years and years, and they made a better life for themselves, and I think that's what every immigrant comes for. Where would we be if we closed our doors to the Irish immigrants way back when? Where would we be with the Japanese, the people who were escaping, the Holocaust? Our nation is so great and so powerful because we're all from so many different backgrounds. There's a phrase I saw, I think on Twitter the other day, that said, America should be allowed to focus on its own people first. It got me thinking about the philosophy behind, nations. I'm a proud American with Kurdish roots, and I will stand up and say that any day. But to put that above the needs of others, I think is shameful. I don't think that we are so arrogant to believe that we should only be able to focus on our own people. I think we are capable of so much more.